Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? This not gonna be a long live. This is just something to get your morning going. I know my man G5 over there cooking up just over there. But I had something on my mind real quick because I just ran across something. And y'all see the title of the live. Does looking out for a woman who has a man makes a man a simp? Once again, does looking out for a woman who has a man makes you a simp. And a lot of times, well, let me say that there's a lot of simping going on right now in the world. No matter if some of us agree with it or not, we all have our different opinions and point of views on certain situations when it comes to men and women. Now, I know what most people are going to say, well, motherfuckers should mind their business. But when the business is public, it's not private. So people are going to know what's going on. And we know that men, we are weak for women. And what is it about a woman that we weak for? What is it that we really weak for when it comes to women? Is it really their personality? Hmm? Is it really their personality? Is it really um, the conversations that you have? Is it because what she does for you, what she can do for you? Is it any of those things? Yeah, those things play a part, but normally they second, third, and last to the main reason. And let's be honest this morning. Well, I'm always honest, but let's just keep it real. We do things to get to the opposite sex. Salute MP. What the fuck? He says salute crush. Nope, she might be my home girl. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. All right. Now there's a young lady. Um, she was in a relationship on and off with a cool dude with a cool ass old head. All right. Now this situation, I want y'all to understand and listen to this close, MP, while you here, right? The situation is this. All right, let me run it down to you. Now, the young lady that I'm talking about is actually my ex. All right. We was together almost 4 years ago. All right. So after we broke up, she started dealing with somebody else in the neighborhood. Not my problem. But they've been going through a whole lot because she's a little hot mess. She's a very promiscuous female, and she's a female. She's a wild banshee. But the thing is this: she took the gentleman do a lot of things, and he looks out for her. And they had dealings. They would be on, then they'd be off, and then they'd be back on, and then they'd be off again. So it had got to a point to where um, they're not in a relationship. They not fucking anymore. But she has a whole new man. I mean, she has a whole new man. Um, the old head always been aware of that because, like I said, she's a promiscuous female, and she's the type of female she gonna do what the hell she want to do, and that's just that. And the whole thing is she got you, she got you. So the old head, he knew about her sleeping around with other guys and this, that, and other. They used to, go through those shit. Now, I mean, he's an older guy. He's many years older than he's old enough to be her dad. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit, he old enough to be her grandpa damn near. To be honest with y'all. But the situation was a little toxic and everything. Now she has 3 children. She has 3 children. And at one time, he told me, he said, man, she's crazy, but I can't she cool, but she ain't cool. But because she has a children, I look out for her. So I ran into my man this morning, and every time he has something to tell me about her, you know, he always tell me, and I listen real quick, um, because he always liked her when I was with her, and I was aware of that. I peep everything. So I even said to her, I said, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I stopped fucking around with you. You'll start fucking around with this nigga. Know what I mean? But I ain't had no problem with that. I don't own nobody. You see what I'm saying? And he never did no snake shit about it. He kept it real, but he was like, I would never cross the line while you with it. I mean, okay, that's cool. That's respectful. So they started going, dealing with each other on and off, and he would look out for her because she don't work. She don't work. She's a stay-at-home mother, single mother, and she has 3 children that she take care of. So her income is minimum. You see what I'm saying? When you living off a fixed income. So while he was tight, when he was, idle like that, he was looking out for her. Not that it's something that a man is supposed to do. A man is only going to take care of a woman if he wants to, not because he's supposed to, only if he wants to. So we got to understand that we ain't got to do shit unless we want to, and that's just how it is. So the situation was rocky between them, so he had to stop dealing with it because 1 minute they together, 1 minute they're fighting, then she gets mad and she calling other dudes and this, that, and other. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something like this. Depending on the respect that I get from a female would determine if, I'm gonna look out for her when she falling short of some things. So I seen my man this morning and he was like, yo, she crazy. This is how you always start out the conversation. Yo, she crazy, man. I'm like, well, what she do now? He said, well, she has a broken uh water heater. He was telling me. You know what I mean? And she called him and, told him my water heater is broken. You know what I mean? And she needs some help. So he was like, he was like, well, I got you. He was like, well, how did it get broke? So she explained to him how the water heater got broke. I guess she sent a man downstairs to do something, and he wound up breaking the fucking water heater, and it's leaking all over. It's fucking up the basement. So she was like, well, she knows she can go to him, and he dealt with every little thing that she took him through. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we could be fucking simps for real. And it's just not in the money aspect. You could be a simp just for sitting around and taking a woman's bullshit, especially when she's not a good woman. You see what I'm saying? But because you there, because you got some sort of emotional form and things like that, and a lot of good men, they are real sensitive when they run into women who have children, and then especially if they have men or all men, and they can't, they take care of their children or whatever like that. They see a female and they digging or whatever like that. They're gonna look out because that's what women look for. They look for security in a man when they can't secure themselves. And that's just how that is. That's the main thing that they look for. Now, I mean, so he looks out for it. But like I said, with a lot of the situations that she took him through, I wouldn't look out for it. And I used to look out for it like that, but it was so much of a toxic energy. I just speak and keep it moving. So she said, well, I need some help. So he said, well, I'll give you $90. So she was like, cool, but I'm gonna need another 90. Now listen to what I just said. She has a man. Her man lives with her. Her man stays with her. She called the old head, her ex-flame, and told him about the situation. So he said, I'll help you out. I give you 90. So she asked for another 90. So he was like, no, I'm not going to give you the other 90. He said, well, your man is the one who broke it. He the one broke the water heater. Why you can't get the other 90 from him? And here's my thing. This why I think is type of simpish. Because I'm not going to, listen, I'm not going to be looking out for no female. All right? This is just me. And I'm a very nice person. I would give a person my last. But I'm not just going to be looking out for a female who has a man living with her. Now, I mean, but there's certain things he can't do far as, I mean, all everybody got money problems. But when you got a man who's living with you, he's sleeping in your bed, dirtying up your sheets, eating up your food, burning up your electric, your water, things like that. She shouldn't have to go to another man. A woman shouldn't have to go to another man to seek financial help because something is going on because her man just don't have it. So my thing is, and a lot of women think in the back of their head, and that's why they do this shit. What's the use of me having you when I gotta go to another man to get help? And then, I mean, today's world, that does happen, but I wouldn't want my woman going to another man to get money to help her take care of something. You see what I'm saying? And he still loves her. You know, and a lot of people around here, they be like, man, he's stupid, this, that, other, blah, blah, blah. He still loves her. So even though he a good dude, and he said, she has kids too. So I would definitely want to see somebody in a situation they fucked up and they got kids. I get that. But sometimes you gotta let some things be. You have to let them go. You know what I mean? So my question is that simpish? Is he being a simp for no matter if she's his ex or not? But is he a simp for helping out a woman that he used to deal with that has a living man? And dude ain't she gotta go to another man to get this help. Now, I mean, and a lot of guys would be like, well, you know, outside of like if you look at a female like a homie or a sister or something like that, somebody you cool with, not normally somebody that you fucking. You know what I mean? Because we already know when it comes to sex, you're gonna pay for it some sort of way. We already know this. But is he a simp knowing that she has a man living with her? You see what I'm saying? This man, they fucking and everything else, but this man can't even pay for her fucking broken water heater. Is he a simp? Drop your answer in the chat, because there's a difference between men who's willing to help women, and there's a difference between, then there's a whole nother side with a simp. When you're a fool, when you know she belongs to someone else and they doing everything that a couple is supposed to be doing, but she comes to you to help out. Now, yeah, what's up, Dwayne? Now, is he a simp? Now, to me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and that's my old head. You know what I mean? And I get it, he got love for the girl. I used to be with her, but fucking crazy as shit. And, I used to look out for her too, but when I was with her, I didn't look out for her after we broke the fuck up. We barely didn't speak. You know what I mean? Because our breakup was crazy, but I'm not going to be looking out for you. And you got a whole man laying up in your bed. What is he there for? Now, if he works or not, that's none of my business. But then again, it becomes a simp business when she goes to another man and say, well, I need this, especially when he knows her situation. Now, the guy, if he don't know that if a guy helping out a chick and he don't know that she has a man at home or whatever like that, then that's not a simp. But when you know she got a man in there and they doing everything, but she come to you for help, is he a simp? Is he a simp? Is he a simp? And that's my whole thing. And it's a lot of simping going on out here, because you have men who's chasing and pursuing women and doing things for women that they know that's sleeping around with another man or other men. Is either single or plural, but that's the situation. And then you sit back and you got your homies talking about you behind your back, because your homies might not be with it, or they might be with it just fronting like they ain't. It's a lot of simping going on. So is he a simp? Is he a fool? Or is he just being a good dude? Because some women be like, no, he ain't no simp, he a good dude. But when you lay down the situation, no. Now, like I said, she just like a homie. You look at her like a, family member, something like that. Y'all never fucked or anything like that. That's a little fucking different. But I'll be damned. If I'm going to be, I don't give a fuck how much I still love her. You know what I mean? You going to have to, you can come to me for help, but you can't come to me for help every time something goes wrong when you got a man at home. You see what I'm saying? And she going to a whole nother dude. That's why females be having multiple friends. She got to have somebody that's good for conversation, that can listen. She needs someone that can give her advice. She want to be around somebody that makes her laugh and things like that, for all these different reasons. But I don't know. Sometimes us as men, we play ourselves as fools and not even knowing it, because my whole thing is I'm not doing nothing for any woman on that level if it's not well earned. You understand what I'm saying? So Is it simping? Is he a simp for that? You know, um, sort of, kinda, but I mean, come on, man. This is what's going on in the world right now, and this is why a lot of these females they come out with these songs. They always posting up these different half naked ass photos on social media because they know dudes are simps. And the first thing we think about is we think about it, we look at them, I want that. So they already know. They already know that we are attracted to their body because they already know we're not attracted to their minds because we don't know anything about their fucking minds. So already know. That's why they get on these social medias and they take all these photos and things like that. Then they start sending you messages and shit like that, and then somebody's fall for it. So now you up there peeling off, looking out for a motherfucking chick that don't deserve it. You're doing it because of looks, and it's um you hoping it's a goddamn a layaway plan to get in the booty. That's what it is. Because we already know. That's why we look out for them because we know that's what it's going to take for us to get to the booty. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. Let's be honest this morning. You know what I mean? So a man looking out for a woman, knowing that she has a live-in man, is he a simp? What you think, DP? What you think, Dwayne? Do y'all think that? Because my whole thing is, you know how women say, "Oh shit, don't be fucking nobody that can't do nothing for you." So they already putting a price on a body anyway. No matter if you look at it or not. But we know that's what we paying for. You see what I'm saying? And we paying for everything else that come with that. Now, I mean, be paying for the compensation, be paying for the time spent, be paying for this, be paying for that. But the whole thing is you taking care and looking out for another man's woman. You understand what I'm saying? Now I get it. She's cool peeps, but peep the situation. Is he a simp for that? Some people are like, well, no, he's looking out because she got kids there. Don't she got a man living there with her? She got a man living with her. You know what I mean? She got a man living with her around her kids and things like that. And none of her children is his children. None of her kids are his. So he should be doing that and not to do, the guy's just looking out. And then, and it's constant. It's not like it's once in a while. Whenever she needs something that her man ain't providing outside of the dick, because that's why he's there, she's simping too. Because you got a motherfucker there that's only good for sex. Apparently, he's not good for anything else because you got to go to a whole nother fucking man to get money to fix a problem in your house when you got a motherfucking man living with you. So she's simping too. So I mean, so everybody is just mixed up in this bowl of foolery. You understand what I'm saying? Me, I would look out for females. There's some I do look out for, but they ain't got no man. They ain't fucking nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then if they is, I can't go to them for nothing else. I just go to them for some dick. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no relationship or nothing like that. He just good for some sex. Know what I mean? But you somebody I could count on that's gonna look out for me, ain't gonna judge me when I come and ask you for something. You know what I mean? But sometimes good-hearted people get taken advantage of. And then a lot of times it's our fault because we know what lies right in front of our eyes and we understand the situation, but we're not doing anything to change it. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't change things. The only way you can change it is you exit yourself away from it. But is it simping? Is my man a simp? Or men simps for looking out and taking care of a woman who has a man? or multiple men. One of my female homies, man, we've been tight since we were kids. And she's a humdinger. You understand what I'm saying? And she's a man eater. You know what I mean? She's one of those, she can get just about any man that she want and get anything from him. I mean, and I used to, I'm like a brother to her. I'm a brother she never had. So I used to see a lot of things and see the things that these guys was doing and going through. You know what I mean? Just to look out for her and oppress her and things like that. You know what I mean? So, like, it's crazy, but it's sad that a lot of women in today's world, especially the younger ones, the ones in their 20s up into the early mid-30s, not all of them, because you have some young women out here who got their minds on right. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them, that's the thing, and they all are turned out on the fact that, by whatever type of law it is or whatever, that a man is supposed to take care of a woman. Like I said, that's a man's choice. I'm not obligated to take care of nothing. That's not my responsibility. This is just how I feel. So outside my daughter, outside the women in my family, I'm not obligated to take care of no fucking body or look out for them, because you're not my responsibility. But if I choose to look out for you, give you a helping hand here and there, it's because I want to. Not because somebody, that's what a man is supposed to do. No, Dwayne is supposed to do what Dwayne wants to do. MP is supposed to do what MP wants to do. DP Rocker supposed to do what he wants to do, not because somebody said it. I mean, then if we all agree as men is that that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to look out and take care of these damn women when they have to be worth it. And you got to make sure that you ain't a simp. What's up, T? You got to make sure you ain't a simp in a situation, because a lot of men that's quote unquote taking care of women are fucking simps. They simple because she got a lot going on. Like I just said. And I even told my OG this morning when he spilled the news to me about him giving her $90, and she asking for an extra $90 because apparently it's going to cost $180. You ain't my man, but I could come to you for $180 because you love me. You ain't going to have me fucked up because I got children in my house, but you got a fucking man in your house that's giving you pipe and all that, and he can't even motherfucking do that? So my thing is this: my OG, yeah, he is a simp. I know how he feels about it. I know he loving everything. Trust me, y'all. I know. I used to deal with this woman. You know what I mean? I know how she is, and he got caught up in Charlotte's Web. She Black Widow, man. She poisonous. So I know how he feel about it. You know what I mean? And even times when it seemed like he was ready to give up on her because these situations all funny, the whole neighborhood know, and everybody running around behind his back talking about, man, he's a fucking fool. Why is he still dealing with her? Why is he looking out for her? You know what I mean? She disrespectful. She'll have another set of balls in the dick in the house in a quick flash soon when you walk out the goddamn door. Y'all hear me? And this is no over exaggerating, because I seen it myself when I was dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is this: according to your energy and your vibrations and the respect that you have for me is going to depend if I feel like looking out for you, knowing that you got a fucking man. Because what mama say, don't be fucking no man that can't do nothing for you. So that means we pay for this shit. Some of us are simps who pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? So men got to understand the difference. Don't be a simp if you're going to be looking out for a fucking woman. The fuck you chasing a woman and, she only keeping you, around because she knows she can get anything out of you, not because you crazy about it, because she know you simple at the end of the day. That's what simp means, short for a motherfucker being simple. It's just like you walking into a goddamn gangbang. You see a chick, you go into a room and it's this fine motherfucker getting gangbanged and shit, right? A fine motherfucker getting gangbanged by 5 motherfuckers, she enjoying it and all that. And then you say you want something. And then after you seen all these motherfuckers all and out of all her motherfucking holes, you try to lay down and make love to the motherfucker. You's a simp. You simple for that. Why would you want to go down there and taste the motherfucking woman's goddamn nectar juice and that shit is all fucked up now because you didn't have different things running out? That's some simp ass shit. You simple for that. Yeah, I get it, bro. But sometimes we are fools for love, right? Love make us do crazy things, right? Right, MP? I get what you're saying, but at the same time, broski, love make us do some retarded ass fucking things. That's how you become a simp. That's where the simp come from. And that's where fool come from because we do some crazy shit for fucking love and love don't do no crazy shit for us. I'm going to run that back. We do a lot of crazy things for love and love do nothing for us back. Because what love really is it a fucking emotion or is it motherfucking action? But I tell you one thing, that's an emotion that's in action when you being a motherfucking simp. I understand if you feel a type of way about a woman and all that. I get that. It's some females that I got mad love for. That ain't my woman. I would love for them to be my motherfucking woman. But at the same time, I ain't going out there acting like the fool, like, whenever you need me, hit me up, this, that, and the other, because a lot of times they don't even be needing your ass. They just know you motherfucking overdriven enough to look out for them. Trust me, I'm dropping game. That's game for your ass. That's game for your ass, people. Like, let's talk about it. It's game for your ass. Because they know. They know. And just like her, she know. What's up, Quee? My girl. One of the thoroughest females I ever met on the internet. Can't wait to meet the queen in person, yo. But that's what it is. They know a motherfucker is stupid enough. What? Come on, man. Don't they say women are a little smarter than us? A little bit, not by a lot, because I was trained by women, not by men. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, people. But here's the thing. She know. And they sit back and they laugh and shit. And they be with their girlfriend like, yo, he's stupid as shit. I just caught this nigga and hit him up for $200. I ain't even need it. And he know I got a fucking dude. Oh, yeah. Well, this guy, my transmission was messed up on my car. And he know I got a man live with me. And I told him, so what if my man got the money or not? I'm asking you for it. And you go out and do it. So you got to know the difference between when you actually being a man or you actually being a fucking fool. And love would take you to the most foolish motherfucking levels. One who flew over the cuckoo nest. That's what happens. So, Quee, here's the thing, you just came in. A homie of mine, right? His ex-fling or whatever, she has a living boyfriend, Quee. She has a living boyfriend. She had a situation where her water heater broke, right, Quee? So she calls my man up, tells him about her man that lives with her broke her water heater and she need money to get it fixed. So my man said, well, I can give you half. It costs 180, so I can give you 90, right? So she asked him again. After he told her I can give you 90, she turned around and said, well, I need the other 90. But she got a man living with her. A man that's piping it down and all that shit. We gonna keep it real. So are you a simp? Or is it just something that men do? It's a big fucking difference, yo. It's a big difference. Open up your eyes. So he says to her, well, I can only give you this 90. Your dude lived there. He the one broke this shit. Won't you get the other 90 for him? So I'm like, well, damn, bro. I said, I get it and all that. I know he loves her. I know he loves her kids and all that. But once a woman has a man that's living with her, no matter how much you love her and you look out for her kids and all that shit is cool, dude. But it's going to get to a point where you're going to be looking real simple for keep on looking out for somebody that somewhat probably don't well deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? The dude she with need to move around. He need to do something. And she already know this the man that she asked ain't going, he going to look out for it because she know he has a soft spot for it. She know he's a caring dude. You know what I mean? So he's like sort of a sugar daddy / father type / old school fun when I'm in the mood for some old heads when I want no young meat. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So Once he told me, and I know the female because I used to deal with it years ago. I know how it is. That means so when you see a female and she got a whole bunch of niggas, she running in and out of her house and all that, dude, don't be looking out for her. But he's still doing it. Oh, I guess at some point, let me still look out for it. So when things fall the fuck out between her and her fucking man that can't even pay the fucking bill for it, then I can slide back in. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, sugar daddy is not a friend. He's a fool. Some of them. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I'm not doing that shit. So he is a fool. He is a simp for that. He is a simp for that. There's no way. I wish my son would tell me that he up there looking out for a fucking chick who got a man living with it. You got a man living with you. Why the fuck he can't do it? Why the fuck he ain't doing it? You got a man living with you, burning your water and all that, and you coming in to ask me to help you pay a fucking bill that this motherfucker's burning? Come on, man. Now, I can see if she's like a family member or something like that, but this is a chick that you used to fling around with. That means she know you're going to have her back. She knows this. But sometimes being there for a person can make you a fucking simp depending on the situation. Right, exactly. And these are the games that she plays on the minds of this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is what I said before I walked out. I said, damn, you still looking out for it? Like that? Because the whole talk in the neighborhood, yo, why you still looking out for her, man? All that shit that she be doing. You know what I'm saying? You got a man living with you. He's only good for dick. Then that comes to show where your mindset is at. So she's simping because she know this motherfucker can't help her out with a bill or anything, but she like his stroke game, so she's simping and being a fucking fool. And my man know that, you know, he miss being in there, he miss piping her down and all that, but somebody else is fucking piping her goddamn down. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna look out for her. Shit, she paying for his fun. He paying for her fun. I mean, he's paying for that nigga fun because he ain't providing nothing else. He ain't providing nothing else. That's why when shit get a little fucking hard, she got to go to a whole nother fucking man knowing, oh, he always going to love me. Because she even told me this shit. He always going to love me. She told me this a while back. He will always love me. Okay, there's a lot of people I will always love, but you think I'm going to always fucking be there for them? It depends on the situation and how much I fucking love you. And depends on the situation. Because like I said, you know, when you pull the layers back on this, it's a fucked up situation. You know what I mean? And the look in his face, because he really fucked with her. He said couldn't be me because I would have been, what the fuck? I offer you 90, take it or leave it. And that's the thing. That's why he's a simp, and that's why she hit him back with, well, I need the other 90. Because he know that she knows he has a soft spot for her and her children. Now I'm gonna tell you what, that's the type of motherfucking man that's supposed to get motherfucking kudos. A motherfucker that's willing to do something that ain't his responsibility. A motherfucker that's willing to do something that ain't their responsibility. Hey man, they're special people, men and women. But you still got to understand the situation. This is somebody that wrecks your life. You know what I'm saying? Do all sort of disrespectful shit to you. Soon when she get pissed off, she tell you, I'm calling another nigga. Soon when you jump in your car, you go for a ride and come back, she in a motherfucking face. This chick fucked one of his homies before. Listen to what I'm saying. She fucked one of his homies before. She fucked the whole fucking neighborhood. So it depends on the situation. When you actually being a man, or you being a fucking simp. You know what I mean? Exactly. But I see the look in his eye because he really miss her. You know, he's 60-something years old. She like 30. She put that wild banshee on him and all that. That's why he can't get away from her. You know, I don't give a fuck if she got 2,000 of mileage on her walls. I love how that thing feel. I'll do anything for her. I'm always be there just in case I can get all the way back in. But when you know a situation is highly toxic, why would you still invest in it? When you know a situation is highly toxic, why would you invest in it? Exactly, Quick. That's what I'm getting at. But I mean, good dude, but I'm like, because I'm not the only one that feels this way about this whole situation. Like, how he feels about her and how she is, it's no secret. So that's why it kind of looks kind of bad to most people that he's a fool and a simp, because based off her actions and the character that she showed the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was done with it years ago, she knows she couldn't call me and ask me for shit. Cause you're a fucked up ass person. You do a lot of fucked up ass shit. I wish you the best, but I ain't looking out for you. Now, if you're in the store and you're $1 or $2 short, yeah, but hey, can you pay my phone bill for me? What? Get the fuck on out of here. My daughter don't even ask me to pay her motherfucking phone bill. You crazy? Cree said, unfortunately, we as friends or whatever they call us have to stay out of it. I never get in the middle of folks' relationships. If they ask, I respond, are you sure you want to come to me? Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get into depth with it, but because he brought it to me, because soon when he see me, he's like, yo, man, she crazy. This is how he started off the conversation with telling me. He said, yo, she crazy. I said, well, what she do crazy? Kind of similar, kind of same to the G.I. Jane joke. The shit wasn't that serious, but like, she crazy. So I'm thinking she did some real fucked up shit, because she has done some fucked up shit. And he was like, no. So when he started off the conversation saying that she's crazy, you know what I mean? He already, man, why she crazy for calling me with this shit? But yeah, you a fucking simp for giving her the fucking money. I get what I'm saying. What I'm saying now? I'm saying it depends on the situation, the energy, the vibration of a person. But when a person is toxic and she's done disrespectful things to you and this, that, and other, blah, 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 you don't go looking out for that motherfucker's well-being. I'm not looking out for nobody's well-being that been disrespectful to me. I don't give a fuck how good the top is, the ass is, or whatever. None of that don't matter, and that's why motherfuckers are simps and they be in dumb situations, because they get overpowered by what the woman is doing in bed instead of paying attention what the fuck she's doing to his mind. One more time, I'm gonna bring that back. Sometimes we get overwhelmed by what they do in the bed and not even aware of what the fuck they doing to our minds. So it's a lot of simple shit. It doesn't mean that it has to be, money wise. It could just be you doing simple shit. You shouldn't even be doing it. That's what makes you a simp, because you're allowing somebody to take advantage of you. You know the situation. That's just like you turn that goddamn stove on and you stick your hand in the fire. That was some simple shit. You knew you was gonna get burnt when you did that, asshole. That was simple. Now you sitting there with burned blisters on your hands and everything, and you want somebody to feel sorry for you. That was some simple shit. You know not to put your hand on goddamn fire. This shit ain't fireproof. Same situation. So a man gotta know when he's looking out for someone. Is it healthy for him? Is it good for him? And this is the right thing. Because a lot of scamming and gaming going out there, and that's why a lot of people fall victim to being a simp. And last time I checked, according to a person's actions and vibrations and all that respect level, if you're a person that never really respected me like that, I'm not looking the fuck out for you. I'm gonna look at you like you fucking crazy. You could probably need a shot of breath, and I can give it to you. Why should I do that? You're a disrespectful motherfucker. I help your ass out. You don't deserve that shit from me, then I'm doing some simple shit. That's simpish. So you already know that she ain't cool with the situation, he wouldn't started off the conversation like that. Meaning, man, she crazy for asking me this shit, and you crazy for doing it. They both fucking crazy. But nah, that's not going down, dog. I was always taught, don't be, I was taught, don't be taking care of no fucking woman like that, because a lot of them would drain you out and they only there for the money. This is wrong with these females today. They don't give a damn about nothing about no man, except for is he a fucking bag. That's it. That's it. And then if she if he know that that's all it is, then he a fucking simp. Or you only here for the bag. I don't want to hear that because he got it. That's because you got it doesn't mean that you a fool or not. It's a lot of simple people with money. They do dumb stuff every day. That's no different. So you got to understand your situation. And that determines if a motherfucker's a simp or not. You feel me? But if a motherfucker don't deserve that from me, you ain't getting it. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care what type of thing we had back in the day. Might not be the same now. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's some simple shit. It is. And that's my man, because I'm not shocked, because I know he'll look out. But if he opening up the conversation with that, then how he feel about the situation, man, she crazy. She crazy. Now, I mean, no, you crazy. Because you like, fuck it, I'm going to help you. I would have been like, I ain't got it right now. But like she said, he always loved me no matter what I do. No matter what I do, no matter who dick I put my mouth on or whatever. Now, I mean, that makes a motherfucker a simp. That's all I'm saying, y'all. But I ain't going to take up too much of y'all time. It's your boy, Yoda Wise Crush. Appreciate y'all coming through, listen to this drop. Y'all make sure y'all have a wonderful day. I know I wish to see you guys soon on some of the platforms. Quee, DP Rocker, D Freeman, MP, what the fuck? Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Southern T, my man. Thanks for stopping in, man, and having me as a co-host on your channel, bro. DP, I make sure I text you today, man, so we can start working on hip-hop video. Peace. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.